we go. Show you how to remove the brake lever. So you're talking about this brake lever. And so this is a carbureted 2016 ZSB. So first, it's pretty easy. So all you need to really do is, you can see that there's a split pin on there on the brake arm. That split pin needs to be removed. Now, preferably you should replace that split pin once you've removed it. So get your needle nose pliers and bend that pin straight and pull the pin out. So you have to bend these arms back and pull it. Now it might snap, so preferably you should have a spare one. So be careful. That needs to be safe, that, because if that does break, this could come off and you've got no back brake. So you need to make sure this is good. So remove that pin there, remove the arm out. Now if you look carefully, now the exhaust's in the way on this bike. I think you can probably remove the arm with the brake in, with the exhaust on, but you might need to take the exhaust off. So you might need to loosen these two nuts here, and loosen this nut here, and take the exhaust off in order to slide this bolt out. Now if you look at this, it's got a nut on one end here. It's got a nut on one end. Can't really get a good view of that. Maybe if it stands down a little bit. I don't know whether you can see that now. You're going to have to take that bolt out of the arm here. So if you need to take that bolt out the arm, you can see, I think there's a nut on that end. Remove that, take the exhaust off and slide this bolt out, and then this will be free. You'll have to unhook the spring, here, unhook the spring. Once this is out here, unhook the spring, and then you'll be able to take the brake arm off. And the reverse is the same. Make sure you take this off. You've also got the brake light switch there, but just be wary of that. You've got the brake light switch here, and the main spring there. So unhook that. When you come to put it back on, hook that on, hook the spring on, then push it in position, then stick the bolt back in. Stick the bolt back in, stick the nut on. Don't wang it up too tight, just nice and firm. Make sure that the lever's nice and free, and then you're going to have to readjust it again. Hopefully it hasn't gone out of adjustment. So the way to adjust it is that you turn this screw here on the brake arm here until the back wheel, get the bike up on the centre stand, adjust this in until it starts to bind, and then wind it off so it's free until you've got a nice, I've hardly got any movement on that pedal. You can see that that's just, that's about an inch. I can push that down at most, probably 3/4 of an inch. And make sure, and then double check your brake light, turn the ignition on, and double check your brake light adjustments correct. There you go. That's it basically.